Hello everyone, today in Sangee's Cookery we're going to see how to prepare a idichakkai thoran or the raw jackfruit dry curry. So this particular dish belongs to the Kerala and it is a super tasty dish and loved by all the Keralites. This particular vegetable is prepared out of unripened jackfruit and it is highly rich in fiber. We can also prepare a masala curry or gravy or sabji with the same vegetable. But today I am going to make a dry vegetable. This particular recipe is usually prepared by peeling the skin of the raw jackfruit. But if you want to see how to peel the skin, this is similar to the kadachaka recipe or the breadfruit recipe where I have peeled the skin. So you can look at that particular video as well. So in that particular recipe what I have done is I have prepared the breadfruit curry which looks similar to this particular raw jackfruit, and I made a masala curry which is a gravy or sabji. So before we go into the procedure, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon for further interesting notifications and recipes. I've taken one small idichakkai cut into small pieces, 4 to 5 tablespoons of grated coconut, 5 to 6 green chilies, few curry leaves required while seasoning, 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 red chili, 2 teaspoons of urad dal, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt as per taste, along with this coconut oil required for seasoning. First we are going to pressure cook the raw jackfruit or the idichakka. So I have actually cut this before. I forgot to show you how to cut it, but you must have seen the raw jackfruit, which is something which is similar to the normal jackfruit, but it will be small in shape. I have just kept the skin for you to show, like I have just peeled the skin. The very important tip which I want to pass it on while cutting the raw jackfruit is that we need to apply some amount of oil in your hands before cutting. So you need to apply oil in hands as well as in the knife, also on the chopping board, because this particular vegetable has got a white color milk like secretion which comes out of the vegetable. So that will be very sticky and then your hands will become very sticky. So if you apply oil, it will not stick, and then cut it into half and it will be easier for you to cut the skin. I have taken out the skin and the middle part I have cut it into small pieces like this. And I will be adding some amount of turmeric powder and salt, and I am going to pressure cook this for 3 whistles. I am going to grind the following ingredients: some grated coconut and green chilies, and I am going to add a few curry leaves while grinding and keep few for seasoning. Green chilies is as per your spice level, and we are going to dry grind this without adding water. So now we have the pressure cooked idichakka. It's cooked nicely. So if I give a gentle press, I am able to mash it nicely like this. For doing this thoran or the porthuval, we need to mash this using any kind of a masher. Few people use a mixie to mash it, otherwise you can use a masher either by using like this or by using this. We can mash it, or what we can do is we can use a mixie and use a whipper mode to just slightly mash it. It should be only for about 2-3 seconds. So I have also done in whipper mode just to show you. Just do the ulta way in the mixie and see, it should not become a paste. So it should be like you need to stop and grind for about a second. Only then you will get like this. I have actually used the whipper mode in the mixie, and this will be the texture of the poriyal or the idichakka porthuval. Just I can see that 1 or 2 is not mashed. That I can use the hands and slightly mash it. Another tip which I want to pass it on is drain the idichakka properly before adding it to the mixie. Otherwise, if there is some amount of water left in the cooked idichakka, that also will make it very soggy. It has to be dry like this. Now I have heated up the pan. I am going to add 2 to 3 teaspoons of coconut oil. So once the oil gets heated up, I am just going to add the mustard seeds and the urad dal and also the red chili. Once the urad dal slightly becomes brown, I will just add the curry leaves as well as the idichakka. I'm also adding some salt. Just take care while adding salt, because we've already cooked it along with the salt when you're pressure cooking the idichakka. So I'm only adding the salt accordingly. Gently mix it up so that the salt and the seasoning gets evenly mixed up. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm adding the ground coconut, green chilli and the curry leaf mixture. Mix it up nicely. After 2 minutes, we're going to switch off the gas and our idichakkai thoran is ready. I'm going to just transfer this to the serving bowl. So the very flavorful, tasty, yummy idichakkai thoran is ready. Instead of eating the same vegetable every day, you can always try out a different recipe like this. I hope you'll enjoy this recipe, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and relatives. Have a great day.